with any area that has the internet. Any area that has the internet and has a TV set, we're dealing with these people. We are in a soft launch right now, a pre-launch. You know, we not even open this thing yet.
Oh, they burned it.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com.
Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. Please re-enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. Please announce yourself.
A cell phone that, you know, you were somebody because you had this thing that you could strap around your shoulder that looked like a purse. But this snuck in, and smart, wise investors knew this, and they invested, okay? Streaming TV is the same way. We are sneaking in under the radar, and I tell you something, if you're reading the news and you're reading different articles, satellite companies and cable companies, they are losing customers by the thousands daily because of streaming TV. I love it when they call me on the phone and they say, we noticed that you're a Charter customer because I have their internet service. They say, we noticed that you're a Charter customer, and we want to know if we can give you some other services. I said, what services do you have? And they say, well, we can give you a TV. I said, how many stations do you get? How many shows? So, well, we got 92 shows. I said, I don't think I'd be interested in that. And they say, well, why not, sir? I said, well, I'm already with someone. They say, well, who are you with? I say, oh, I'm with streaming. And they're like, what company is that? I said, well, streaming TV, I get over 100,000 movies, 1,000 TV shows, and 500 radio stations, and I only pay for it one time. I don't pay a monthly fee. And then there's this silence on the phone. I mean, you can almost hear crickets chirping, okay? And they say, well, do you have a home phone? And then they go in the next bill and say, well, you know, I have a cell phone, and actually everybody in my household has a cell phone, but we really don't have a need for a home phone. You know what they say next? Well, sounds like you got a good deal. Thank you, sir, very much. Quick. Damn. That's what you can do.
Orangeburg, South Carolina. Derek Hubbard is the sponsor.
Welcome to the call, sir. This is exactly what you can do. Also, please mute your phone, sir. Now, I'm going to turn this call over to Mr. Rick Titus. Rick Titus is my sponsor, okay? I'm thinking maybe I've known Rick for about a year. We met through a family member of mine because we were doing the same business, and we worked together a little bit in that business, and then Mr. Titus introduced me to this business, and to me it was a no-brainer. I didn't have to think about it. I got into it immediately. I jumped all in, and, you know, he's been showing me how to work this business, and it's doing very, very well for me. I'm extremely excited and elated to bring on Mr. Rick Titus.
Hey, Montez, how y'all doing? Can you hear me real good?
We can hear you.
Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming on the call tonight, and I want to make sure that everybody is clear concerning you. And this is thank you for coming on the call, ma'am. I want to make sure that everybody is clear on what our agenda is and what our goal. I want to make sure that you understand what our system is. Our system. So I want everybody to make sure that they are equipped on what our system does and how we do things. Like Montez said earlier, we're not one of these network marketing calls that give you any hype, give you any hopes. This is real. And these are winners that's on the team right now. So I'm gonna go over our system right now. When we are talking to people, we got a system that we can plug people in to get adequate on this V-Stream TV Media Center. And what we do is we give you an automated system. We got a lead tracking network system that's going to allow you to get leads on a daily basis like Rick Titus, Montez, and Jabari, and Money Coach, and BJ Massey. And once you put your link in there, we're going to put you in a rotator system. It's a rotator submit system that will allow you to get leads all over the world. All over the world. We got some people that's on the call tonight that got experience on that, had success with the software, and also we have the M&L Recruiting on Demand. And those are network marketers that's going to give you 100 leads, names, company names, email address, and telephone number. And it's only $15 one-time fee. And you market your program to these network marketers here with that program. And we have a video that we have that will show you and tell you how to work that equipment, how to work that software. Then we always also have the Creative Post, which is a Craigslist software. You want to work smarter than harder. Post on Craigslist, automated while you're sleeping. You can do a whole lot of other avenues that they got on that software. And we work that on a daily basis. I said to everybody on every call, you need to call in. If you want to be a leader, you need to be giving me a call before 11 o'clock to give me your numbers. How many, how many free members that you signed up, unilevel? How many pro members you signed up? How many calls you made? How many emails did you send out today? How many door hangers did you put out? How many flyers did you put out to get your numbers? Because this is in a pre-launch situation that we're in right now. And right now we need to be focused on our business, get serious about marketing this V-Stream TV Center. And this is an easy business to do. You don't have to oversell it. You know, people who show this program and show it intelligently, people will buy it. You don't have to talk about the box that much. You put that box in front of somebody, going to ask you, how does it work? And you need to know how it works. You need to know how your back office works. You need to know how to know what your commission is when someone asks you that. You need to know how to explain the pro level and what's the exciting point in the pro level that you want to implement to that prospect. You know, this business is so easy to do. You know, if you want to stay in the same situation that you was in last year, and you don't do anything to progress, you're going to be in that same situation or worse the next year. So V-Stream has given you an opportunity to do something special in your life. Do something special with your family. If you want to do all of these multi-businesses, do it if you're capable of doing it. But I'm telling you, if you don't put in the activities, your results and your numbers will still be the same. And every Wednesday, I give out my numbers. This is September. We are in the first stage of the September month. I got 10 orders. Out of the 10, 4 of them are pro, and the rest are in unilevels. I'm starting off real good. So if I'm gonna tell you to do it, then I got to do it myself to see what works and what does not work. So if you're not putting in activity, then you're not going to get no results. If you're not studying your back office, you won't get no results. If you're not picking up that phone, talking to people, you're not going to get no results. We got people on the call, I'm figuring this out. How many months do you need to figure this out? You've been in the business since February. This is September. It's nothing to figure out. We gave you the scripts. We gave you the tools to use. I want to share something with you guys and ladies. I read an article. You got to get educated on the streaming industry. The streaming industry is coming into play in the U.S. You got Apple getting ready to get in this thing. You got Jay-Z. Everybody know who Jay-Z is? He has a streaming company. You got the NFL, the National Football League is getting in the streaming business. Now, V-Stream is giving the average American people to get a part of this $2.6 trillion business. And all I want is 1%. And you have it here. You know, let's stop making this thing so complicated. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. All you're doing is talking to individuals, but you got to be able to articulate your words when you're talking to the prospect. You got to know your business. You got to keep your phone on. If you are plugged into that lead tracking network software, you're going to start getting leads. Getting leads every day. People are going to be calling you, and your business is going to prosper. Your business is going to grow. So there is no excuse. excuses, only if you want to make excuse. So what me and Montez is going to do, we're going to train you. We're going to tell you what you need to say. We're going to tell you how you need to say it. And you'll practice with us. We are a family. I want everybody to win. Everybody who's been on this call has been on this call for the last 8-7 months since me and Montez put this together. Invite people to your B-Stream TV group Facebook page to get your questions answered. If I'm at 0 this month, I won't be at 0 next month. I will not be defeated. I will not fail. So if your numbers is not up, then you need to be giving us a call and say, hey, what do we need to do? How do you need to work your home-based business? If you say you want to be in a business, then work this like a business. Don't work it like a hobby. If you put in the activities, you're going to get results. If you don't put in the activities, then you're not going to get results. You're playing around and you're playing games with yourself, not with Rick Titus and Montez and Jabari and BJ Massey. You have to make sure that you get your plan together. We already gave you the tools, but you got to use them. You got to use it on a daily basis. If you're working a job, just over broke, that's what job means, just over broke. I don't have a problem with working a job. I used to work at one. I used to work one before too. So I know what that's like. I know what it's like, but you got to work around that job. That job is not going to give you everything that you need. Because the older you get, you don't want your kids and your relatives taking care of you. So the older you get, you're going to need money. You cannot survive without that money. You're going to need it. You're going to need the support. So now put yourself in the position. Get in the Wellness Club. $2,500 one-time fee, and get a 1% of all of the business that the company does, if you can afford to do so. Start doing one sponsor a day, which is mediocre. We just asked you to do one at a pro level. Do that. So what we're going to do now, Montez, is we're going to get on the phone. I want you to pick. We're going to do 2 calls. I want you to pick somebody on the call, and I'm going to be the prospect, and you're going to be the distributor. So you ready for that, Montez?
Okay, I am ready, Rick. Okay, let's see. I don't know if she's on the call or not, but is Reva Oliver on the call?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, Reva, you done really well last week. Would you like to try this again?
Yeah, we'll just have to bear with me. I still got young ones right here.
Absolutely. Okay, Rick, Reva's going to give it a shot. Reva, you're going to be the seller, and Mr. Titus is going to be your prospect. Anytime you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Ring, ring.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, may I speak with Mr. Titus, please?
Are you speaking with Mr. Titus?
Hello, Mr. Titus. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing better than most.
Well, that's great. That's good to hear. I was just calling you to just talk to you briefly about an application you submitted about possibly increasing your income. Are you willing? I mean, are you ready to try that out today, or are you still looking to do that?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Well, it's really simple. You really just gotta work the business like you really want to win. There's a simple website that I want you to check out. It's www.xyz. On that website, you're going to find all the steps and keys that you need to be successful. Do you think you can try and see what that website is all about here in the next 10 minutes?
Yes, I can. Where's the home office of this company?
It's in Virginia. It's a very marketable business. When you get on that website, it'll tell you all you need to know about it. I'm lost. I'm kind of lost because I forgot. I know it's in Virginia, but I forgot what city it was in.
Okay, we role playing. Don't worry about it. This is a learning thing. We're role playing. So don't worry about it. You just said Virginia, Mechanicsville, Virginia. Who is the president of the company?
I don't know.
Just give me a name. Make up a name.
Jane Doe.
Bob. Say Bob Brenda.
Bob Brenda.
Yes, sir. Bob Brenda. Okay, what is this company? What does this company do?
Well, are you familiar with TV streaming?
Yes, I'm kind of familiar with streaming. Okay, what kind of streaming business are y'all doing? Are y'all doing this through the internet, or do y'all provide people with boxes, or what?
Yes, sir. We provide people with boxes, and it's also through the internet. Right now, do you have a cable service provider?
Yes, I have Comcast.
Well, this company is going to cut the cost drastically. What do you say you're paying right now?
$130.
130.
Yes, ma'am.
In 3 months, you will be cutting your cable bill to $300. It would be $300, and that's for the whole entire year. You won't have to worry about that $130 times 12. You will only have to worry about $300. Do you think that sounds like something you would like to participate in?
Yes, ma'am. How do I sign up?
Well, like I said, I gave you the website when we first started started our call, www.xyz. On their website, you're going to find a link on how you can register. It'll tell you a lot about the company, and it also help you cut your costs.
Okay, I definitely will do that.
Will you say it's okay for me to call you back in about 10 minutes to see how you see what you thought about their website?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, Mr. Titus, you have a great day. I'll call you in about 10 minutes to talk to you more about the business.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I'm going to be your first. You did very good. No, don't say horrible. You did a very good job. This is what I need for you to do. I need you to study the home office in Mechanicsville, Virginia. The president of the company is Bob Blender. The vice president is Blair Blender. And you did an excellent job. You did better than you did last week. So you're getting better. So you just need to do a little bit more studying on your product and who the company is owned by, where they're located at. And you'll be great. You did an outstanding job.
I just felt like that was horrible. I felt like I myself didn't know. I feel like I need to do exactly what you just said. Look, research more and learn more. Yeah.
Right. You're going to be better. You did a great job. So don't feel bad. You did a great job. So anybody else would like to critique that?
Well, the good thing about this call is training. So you can mess up. That's okay. The one thing I would probably say, Reva, and like Rick said, you've done an excellent job. You've only been in this business maybe, 3 weeks, possibly a month. You can go ahead and mute your phone now. So you've done really, really well. What I probably would have done was...
My phone is muted. It's someone else.
Okay. Could someone mute their phone, the background noise, please?
If you guys had each other, I would have.
Okay, we'll just have to talk over these people because they're obviously not here to learn. But I probably would have gotten his email address too. Because a lot of times people are very excited and upfront, but when you get his email address, you can plug that into your system and you can, constantly kind of keep in contact with him and keep in touch with him. So I would have asked for his email address and told him that I would be sending this website over to him in his email. And in the subject line, I will put per our conversation so you know that it's me that's sending you the email. And then just like you done, get that time that you need to call him back and discuss it. So I thought you done really good too. Back to you, Rick.
Everybody to mute your phones, hit *6 on your phones. Mute your phones, whoever got the background noise in the background, Be respectful for everybody that's on the team. Mute your phones. Hit *6, please. Hit *6. Okay, Montez, bring another person on the call. Do we have Ms. Sita on the call? Yes, I can hear you. I'm driving as well, too. So you want to...
No, I have the baby in the car. I really can't do anything now. Sorry.
Okay, pick somebody else.
Let's see who else we got on the call here.
Yes, you're there still.
Dr. Christine, are you on the call?
Ms. Sita, we need you to hit *6 on your phone and mute the background, please.
Okay. Do we have a Becky Christine on the call? Nope. Let's see. Oh, let's go with somebody else here. Mr. Picasso, you're always my picking on fellow.
Do that.
We have Al Picasso on the phone.
I'm right here. Hello?
Okay, buddy. I'm going to have to pick on you because, some people are kind of scared to participate, but that's okay. The ones that are ready to get it done are ready to get in here and do this practice and do this work. So I'm going to have to call on you.
Well, you can call on me, but here's the deal. Because I've been kind of, having some this and that this week. Don't expect me to be as good as I was last week. But then again, I just might be better. Who knows?
Okay, are you ready to get going with it, Al?
Hey, Albert, we don't have a
I'm ready. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Is Rick ready?
Hey, Albert, listen to me. We don't have a whole lot of time on the call. So are you going to participate? Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm going to bring the phone. Ring.
Hello.
Ring.
Hello.
Oh, is this Mr. Titus?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Titus. This is Albert Turcasso. It's not a sales call. I'm calling you from my home in Pittsburgh, PA, and I saw your resume on Craigslist, and so I wanted to ask you one question. What would you need to earn for this opportunity be the right opportunity for you? How much would you need to earn per month for this to be the right business opportunity for you?
Okay, that's how they teach y'all representatives to call and jump off and ask me how much I need to earn. What is it that I need? Why would you want to know that right off the bat?
Why would I need that? Because I was looking at your resume on Craigslist, sir, and it said that you were interested in working a business from home.
Okay, well, I am interested in working a business at home. Can your business provide me with a $200,000 a month income? Because that's what I need to provide for my family. Can your business do that for me?
A $200,000 income? I would say if you apply yourself, Mr. Titus, and you follow the system, yes, sir, we could do that. Our business could do that. Our business is capable of that. But you would have to grow your business in according to the system. But yes, sir, we can.
Okay, well, how would I grow I got to talk to people. I'm not good at talking to people. Do I need to know how to talk to people doing this business?
Well, sir, it would be easier if you were able to do that, but we do have members who do 90% of their business through the internet by getting leads and contacting people through such as Craigslist, as I called you through, and other means on the internet and other types of marketing. So you don't absolutely need to speak to people until you become comfortable with it, and you can still succeed. There are many different ways for you to succeed, Mr. Titus.
Okay, I'm a very mathematical person. What is your gross? What did your company gross in the last 4 to 5 years with this business? What was their gross?
The company is 16 years old, Mr. Titus, and I can't provide you with the exact number at this time. I apologize for that. But I can tell you that the majority of the members are very successful.
Okay, well, how would I grow my? I got to talk to people. I'm not good at talking to people. Do I need to know how to talk to people doing this business?
Well, the company is 16 years old, Mr. Titus, and I can't provide you with the exact number at this time. I apologize for that. But I can tell you that
what kind of
I
business?
can't give
What
you
kind of?
the exact number. I could check in with my office and get those numbers for you at a later time, but right now I'm not willing to misquote.
Okay, what kind of business is this, sir?
This is a video streaming and nutritional business, but we are concentrating on the streaming because it is a huge industry. And I don't know, do you know anything about video streaming? Have you ever heard of streaming?
Yeah, you just said video and nutritional business. So what kind of business is it? Are y'all doing both, or are you just doing one?
We do both. Yes, sir. We do both. Right now we're concentrating on the video streaming end of it because we have a fantastic top-of-the-line product that's going to help people cut their cable and satellite bills. And so what I need to know is, what do you know about streaming?
Yes, I do know about streaming, but I want to know a little bit more about the company. I want to know, what is the highest pay that I can make? Do I need to fill out a W-2?
Oh, yeah, you would want to fill out a W-2, sir, but I can actually help you with more of that information if you will give me your email. I don't want to take up all your time, and if you give me your email, I can get some of that information to you, and I can give you the website where you can learn a lot of those answers. So that would probably be the best way to go.
Okay, you said I do have to fill out a W-2 form.
Yes, if you make over $600, once you've reached that threshold of $600, you would actually have to report that, because this is a full-fledged business, regulated business. We've been in business for 16 years, so you would definitely be filling out those forms. But actually, you would be reporting it in your income taxes yearly if you make over $600 a year.
So I do have to have internet to operate this business?
Yes, sir, you would need internet to operate your device if you purchase the device. You don't necessarily need the internet unless you're unwilling to make calls. If you're not a person who wants to use the phone, then yes, sir, you would most likely need to use the internet and other ways of doing it. There's some other ways. We have excellent training with our team. They can give you other ways of doing it. But no matter what, you can succeed in this business as long as you get into the system, listen to what we're saying, write down what we're saying, and really work the business and treat it like a business, and you are going to be succeeding very shortly.
Okay,
it's a matter of nurturing your business, sir.
What kind of training that your company provides for people like me?
Well, sir, we have a company call that tells you all about the system, the streaming system. It tells you about many different aspects.
What kind of training, sir, that your company provides?
We have a company call every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do role playing. We give ideas on how to increase your business. We give you information on software and many different areas of training that you will need. We are in the process of training people to become network marketers because it is an acquired skill like anything else.
Okay, sir.
So can I get your email address so I can send you that information, Mr. Titus?
Yes, XYZ.
All right, I'll be sending that to you, and I will be calling you tomorrow about 5 p.m. Does that work well for you?
Yeah, that'll be great.
All right, you have a nice night, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. It's a couple of things that you want to be able to do when you're doing these calls. I know that, Al, you had the script for quite a while. What I like for you to do is stay on the script. The objective is to not let me ask you all of these questions. You need to take control of the conversation. The goal is to get him to go to your website. I was just asking you questions to see where you was going to take me, how long we was going to stay on the phone, how much information I was going to give you. You be in control of the conversation. The goal is to get them to go to your website, not just, you just told me it wasn't a sales call. I could have turned that into a typical sales call. So stick with the script, stay on the guidelines of the script, but you did a pretty good job. So you did better than you did in the beginning, so you're getting better, but you gotta remember, we are only calling them. You just told me you got my number off of Craigslist, you got my email, you got my telephone number. How you doing? This is Albert calling from Pittsburgh. I'm calling you from my house. You don't know me, I don't know you. I'm only calling you to ask you one simple question. Mr. Titus, put your wallet away. This is not a sales call. Then you go into your pit. That's how you need to open up your calls. You ask the question and then answer the question. Listen to what the prospect is saying over the phone. And then if he takes you off of your script, then you answer that question and then get back on to the script. You don't have to memorize it word for word. So you did a great job of just practice a little bit on guiding them to get them to go to your website. 25 or more people need to see your website today. Okay, we got a regional director that's on the line right now. Montez, bring Mr. White up on the line. That's going to be our last call.
Okay, Mr. White, are you on the call?
I can't talk right now. My
Can't talk, you sick today, Mr. White?
No, it's my COPD kicked in.
Okay, Carl must have something going on there. I think I heard him jump in and say can't talk.
Okay, Montez, we need to bring one more on the call, and then we're going to turn it over to Mr. Jabari, one of the regional directors. He's going to share some information with us. So let's get one more on the call.
Okay, is anybody else willing to jump in here and work on this phone call situation? Anybody?
Oh, okay. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
My COPD just kicked in. I had to find my Advair. Sometimes that kicks in.
Okay, are you ready, Carl?
I'm ready. Ring.
All right.
Ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this Mr. Titus?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Mr. Titus, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I seen your ad on Craigslist resumes looking for work. Is that correct?
I didn't put an ad on there. My wife did.
Is your wife at home?
No, she isn't, but I can take the information for her.
Okay. I'll tell you what I want you to do. Get your pen and paper and write this link down, XYZ, and write my name, Carl White, and my phone number, XYZ, ABC, 123, and have her check out that link.
Mr. White, why would I want your number? You didn't tell me anything. What is I'm writing your number down for?
Okay.
What is it that you're calling me for? What is it that you're calling me and my wife for?
Okay. I just like to find out how much money is she needing to make.
Okay, she doesn't need to make a whole lot of money, so why are you just calling her just to ask her how much money she needs to make? I can go get a job and make money if that was the case. I mean, what is the purpose of the call?
Okay, have you ever heard of the streaming industries?
No, I haven't heard of the streaming industry, so what is it? Tell me about it.
Okay.
What is the streaming industry?
Streaming industries is modern technology that they're coming out with today, where you can do away with your most of your cable TV and reduce it down to 75% of what you're paying, or maybe even as much as completely cut out. And
okay, I don't have cable.
Okay. With it. Okay. Would you be interested in any other options on starting a business?
It depends on what kind of business it is. I say I don't have cable.
Okay.
I have a satellite dish. I have a satellite dish.
All right. Well, this is eventually going to take the place of satellite. That'll save you some money on satellite. Same thing, either 75% or even as much as completely cut out your satellite dish. If you
are you telling me that? So are you telling me that there will be no satellite companies out here ever?
I'm just telling you how you can save. Okay, let me ask you one thing. How much are you paying on satellite?
About 160, but are you telling me will there ever be no satellite companies out here ever? That's what you're saying?
Well, eventually, maybe in a few years, they probably won't be because the streaming is taking over a lot of satellite and cable companies' business.
Okay, I'm helping you out. So are you telling me that there possibly will never be a satellite company ever? Where did you get that information from, Mr. White? Mr. White, where did you get that information from, Mr. White?
Okay, okay. Have you keep up with the news, like on modern technologies and stuff, like Apple TV and smart TVs and Kodi boxes and Roku and things?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This is similar to that. It's going to knock a lot of that stuff out that you've been paying for, have you offering it to you at no cost.
What's the highest compensation that I can make, Mr. White? Mr. White, what is the highest compensation plan that I can make with your company?
Okay. The highest compensation plan is unlimited.
Okay, what is it? What is the highest compensation plan that I can make with your company?
Okay. The highest compensation plan is 30% of the CV of the product that you sell. 30%.
Okay, what is 30% of CVs? I don't know what CVs are. What is that? How does that work? What is CV?
Commission volume of the product. Okay.
Okay, well, you never told me about what the product costs. So.
Okay, I have a link that's got all that information on there. If you'll just take a look at that link, and I can call you after you tell me how soon you can look at it, and we can set a time that you can call, that I can call you back and ask me more questions that you'd like for me, that you'd have for me. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay. Go to this website, www.xyz, and check out the video. How soon can you do that?
I can do that right now.
Okay, and I'll give you a call in about an hour, give you plenty of time to check it out and get any questions together that you may have. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, and have a very good day.
Okay, thank you, Carl. Okay, Montez, critiquing, my man.
Okay, Carl, you know, you from last call to tonight's call, you're coming through with a little bit more confidence, but still you're letting Rick control that call. Okay, he's he's asking all the questions and whatnot. You need to be asking most of the questions to him so you can get him to have a conversation with you. Try to make the call as smooth as you possibly can. Okay, one thing that I like to do is I like to ask my prospects questions that are kind of unrelated to business. You know, I like to ask them why they want to have a home business. And then when he starts to tell you why he wants to have a home business, when he starts giving you all those rejections, you need to flip the script on him, okay? And you need to tell him, you know, if he wants to have this much money and he wants to have time for his family, he wants to go on vacations, then you need to tell him why joining your company can get him these things. Okay, but you done better than you done last time. You know, you just got to keep working on it and keep making this thing a little bit smoother, because sometimes it sounds like you're reading from a piece of paper. But yeah, control the conversation a little more.
And I appreciate that. And what this training called is the reason why we are doing this, because we have some situations where we had some individuals in the organization. Carl, you did a great job. You did a fantastic job. We have some individuals that's on the team that's in our organization that has the lead traffic network system, and they've been getting leads. They're getting leads every day, and we had one that individual got leads, but they could not qualify the prospect. The prospect had a major organization, and they got on the phone with them, and they didn't do too much of a good job, but that's okay. That's fine, because it's a learning curve. But that's the reason why you need to be on this call to get this training done to qualify the individual. You need to ask more questions than they're asking and keep them on the guidelines of the script. It's real simple. If he takes you over, then you answer that, and you go back to the question. If I say, what's the name of your company? Rescreen TV. If I say, is this a multi-level marketing company? Yes, sir. If I say, how much does this cost? What do you say? If I say, how much does this cost? It costs a medium amount of money. I will get to that. You got a pen and paper. You're going to love this video. Let me give you an overview of it. It's going to tell you who we are, what we do, and how we got paid. You just answer that question for him, because you are not calling him to do a sales call. I don't care what they say. If you stick to that, then you're going to be fine. And then if I say, yes, I'm at my computer right now, sign him on up. Go to this website, click on Join Now, walk him through the process. So everybody did a good job. We're going to keep doing this and doing it, and we're going to give you a hint tonight. Be prepared next Wednesday for answering how to overcome when someone asks you how to become a pro member. That's what we're going to work on next Thursday. What do you need to say? So with that done and said, I want to bring Mr. Jabari on the line, one of our regional directors. He has a couple words he needs to say to the team.
All right, Rick. Hey, thank you very much, guys, and I appreciate what you and Montez doing. And thanks to Carl and the Masita and the rest of them that participated in the training tonight. I just wish that we have other people that weren't as scared to get on the call, because, guys, this is a training that you need. Rick is a little tough on you guys because he's trying to stretch you. And if you don't get stretched, you're not going to grow. And these calls that they're having is for you. This is your training. This is for you to learn your business. And one of the things that you have to do, you have to know your business. You cannot be ready to talk to prospects if you don't know your business. If you've been in this business more than a week, you should know your business. You should know the compensation plan. You should know the benefits of a pro membership. You should know the benefits of the free membership. You should know what the boxes cost. You should know where the company is located, who are the owners of the company. These are just basic information to know about your business. Remember, guys, this is your business. This training call helps you understand. You may be in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. That's what this opportunity is giving you. Like Rick said earlier, guys, some of us are working jobs. What do jobs mean? Just over broke mean they paying you just enough to pay your bills, and you just got a little bit over to survive on. This gives you the opportunity to control your own destiny. Rick talked about being productive. You have to be productive. You have to set a plan in motion. God, this is the only way this is going to work for you. You got to set a plan in motion. You have to write down what it is that you want to achieve. But you cannot contact people, have people contact you if you don't know your business. You should not ever have a person contact you and run your call. This is your call. This is your business. You are in control of this conversation. If you're not ready, that's why you need to be on these calls. Week after week, we will practice with you until you get this down. You have to master your business. Guys, don't be afraid to get on a call. This is our training call. We're a family here. When Montez asks for participants, people should be just, hey, he should be saying, hold up, I'm going to get to you next. I'm going to take this person here. Because everybody should want to learn. You guys, you ever heard this said, people don't ask, when they talk about asking questions, there's no question that's a dumb question. Because maybe a question that somebody didn't want to ask or was afraid to ask. But just think if nobody asked the question. So we are all growing together. That's what's so awesome about this call, because we grow together. I listened to Carl a week ago. Carl stumbled a whole lot. He stumbled some today, but less than he stumbled before. It's called repetition, guys. Muscle memory. That's what the brain does. After you do something repetitively, guess what? It becomes natural. If you don't practice, guys, we give you the opportunity to practice. Practice with us. Rick is good. People might say, oh, he's so hard on him. Yes. Yes. He has to be hard. Because if you can stand a call and get by a call with Rick, guys, guess what? Everybody else is going to be putting in your hands. Rick is going to stretch you, so don't be afraid. You cannot make a mistake on this call. You cannot make a mistake because you're learning. And that's the whole purpose of this call, is for you to learn. So when we get off this call tonight, because I'm not going to be long, it's almost 9 o'clock, but I just want you guys to understand something. This is your business. You're only going to get out of it what you put into it. If there's no activity in your business, everything is on you. When you're on that job, if you're not being productive on that job, you lose your job. So if you're not being productive in your business, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose your business. We talk about the pro membership. Every week we talk about the pro membership. Your goal is to get your people on pro membership. Do you want to sell boxes or do you want to have residual income? You have to make your mind up what you want to do. If you want to sell boxes, good. You go and get your 30% off the commissioner buyer. And if you're a free member, you get your 20% off the commissioner buyer. But if you want to have residual incomes, just like every business does, you are no different than Comcast, DirecTV, MediaCom, or any of these television providers out here. They have customers, and their customers pay them every month residually. We have what we call a pro membership. Well, your team members pay for their pro memberships every month. And guys, that's residual income. That's about the sales of boxes. You don't have to come here to sell boxes. You come here to build a network of team members that help each other. But and the only way you're going to do that is to take advantage of the software that Rick has explained to you. MLM Recruit on Demand, Craigslist auto poster, the Facebook auto poster. Guys, there's so much stuff that you can use if you're not comfortable. So I'm going to tell you, you got to get comfortable talking to strangers. You got to get comfortable. That's the only way your business is really going to grow. Because you can't, most of us are part of what we call the NFL club. No family, no friends left. We can't go to them. So we have no choice but to talk with strangers. If you're able to master the script, I'm telling you, your business will grow. If you're able to control a conversation, and your goal is, and yes, you got to write down goals. Okay, you can't see where you're going if you don't have a destination of how you're going to get there. You don't have no direction of how you're going to get to where you're going. You got to write down what it is to do. I know Rick says every time I talk to him, he says, Jabari, I did this week, this was my accomplishment. I did this last month, my goal was to do this. That's the way you should be thinking. That's the way you grow your business. If you are a business person, this is what you should be saying. Okay, last month I did this, the percentage of what I did. 10% 10% of the people that I brought into the business, 10% of them became pro members. Last month before that, only 3% of the people became pro members. So I can see myself growing from month to month. Guys, this is what you need to do. You got to know how to reach the business. Okay? How many people I'm using on Craigslist? How many people I'm getting from Facebook? How many people I'm talking to on a daily basis? How many hang tags am I putting out? Do I have a budget for my advertising for my business? These are the things that you have to do if you really want a business. We're at the point now, guys, that if we're not helping you grow, it's no need to be here. We want to help you grow. We want your success. We don't want to be the only ones receiving checks week after week and month after month. These calls are for you. Participate. Be a participant. You're in class, just like when you're in school. A teacher says, hey, I need everybody to participate. Guys, we need every last person to participate. So week after week, we just say, hey, look, we're going to get to y'all next week. This week, we're going to do these people because we only have a certain amount of time to be on these calls. So look, again, you got to be productive. Write down what it is you're going to do daily, what you're going to do weekly, and what you're going to do monthly. You have to have short-term and long-term goals. So how many people are going to talk to tomorrow? This is how many people talk to tomorrow. This is how many people I'm going to get my business in front of tomorrow. This week, this is how many people I'm going to do collectively the whole week. This month, this is what I'm going to do collectively for the whole month. That's your goals. That's your plan. Write it down. Plan your work and work your plan. Okay? Productive. Accountability. I want you guys to find accountability partners. Okay? I want you to find someone who's going to hold you accountable. You're going to share with them what your goals are for the week, for the day, for the week, and for the month. And that person's going to be accountable to make sure you achieve your goal, and you guys, you're going to do the same for them. So I want you to find accountability partners. And guys, most of all, stay on script if you can. Formulate that script to what it is and how you talk, but stay on the script. Be on the phone just 2 minutes. When the customer tries to control the call, you got to take that control back of that call. When you talk to that customer, say, sir, I know you want that information, but my purpose here today is just to get you to look at my website so you can and let the system share with you all the information that you're asking me. The system will automatically do that. I got to call you before, sir. I didn't call to waste your time. It's not a sales pitch or anything like that. So I'd like you to just look at this information. What I'd like to do, once you look at it, can you give me a good time to follow up with you? And how about 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow? Is that good? I'll call you at 5, okay? Here's the information. Sir, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Have a great day. Get off the phone. You are closing all the time. In your mind, you say, I'm closing. That means that you ain't got time to answer questions because you're closing. All your goal is to get them to look at your website. That's your mission. You're on the phone more than 2 minutes, you're on the phone too long. Because remember, your goal is to do how many calls a day? 50 calls a day minimum. 50 if you're not working, okay, or if you're off, 50 calls minimum you should be doing a day. Get in front of prospects. So if you're spending 20 minutes on a call one person, guys, you limit the time that you can get these calls through. Because in your mind you say, I'm not stopping until I get to my 50. Or whatever you set your goal for. You don't stop until then. But you got to get through the call. 2 minutes. Put a clock in front of you. Okay? Look at your watch. But if you know your script and you practice it when we do these calls, guess what? Each week you'll get better like calls. Better like some of the other people. I can't remember their names, but you'll get better. But if you gotta practice, guys, I sit and talk to myself in the mirror every morning. I get myself motivated. It's like, hype. Get myself in the mindset. Boom, then I go make them calls. And I'm going. But I practice in the mirror. What am I saying? Boom, boom, boom. Because I know I'm going to get those objectives. And you know what? I'm not afraid of no, and neither should you. Matter of fact, on your part of your plan, you say how many no's you're going to collect for the day, for the week, for the month. Because as you continue to grow, this is what you do, guys. This is why it's so important to write stuff down. Okay? Follow me on this. You write it down so you can have a measurement of your success. That's why you write stuff down. If anybody exercises out there, what do they tell you to do? Each week you write down each day you write down what you've done. Because you're not going to do the same thing next week that you did this week. Because if you did 5 reps, guess what? You're going to move that up to probably 8 to 10 reps. Each week is going to be different because you can improve. And every time you improve, guess what? You increase the amount of reps you're going to do. God, that's a measurement of success. And that's what we have for you, a measurement of success. Guys, I wouldn't want to go on. Rick won't be a little bit late. The time is 3 after. I have some stuff I really want to go over with you guys because, I mean, we want your success so bad. I mean, I want your success so bad. I want to see everybody, like Rick said, walking across that stage when Blanton have the national convention for everyone. And they're giving out plaques and awards and stuff like that. I would love to see everybody on our team, somebody walking across the stage achieving something. But you know what? You don't even have to walk across the stage to achieve anything because if you have grown from yesterday to today, that's success, guys. You don't need a flag for that. That's why it's so important to write your stuff down because that way you can grow and follow the system. And what the system means, save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what system means, okay? Follow the system, guys. This is an awesome script that we have for you, and if you master it, I'm telling you, you'll get them prospects in your business. You'll build yourself a nice network of people that are all pro members, and without any breakaway, guys, you can do $4,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $32,000 a month. $200,000 a month, $1 million a month. God, when somebody says, what's the highest amount of volume, I'll say it's unlimited. The choice is yours. You in control of how much money you make by the people you network with and the amount of people you get to help those people you network with, help those people, help those people, help those people, help those people. This is a helping business because the more people you help achieve what they want, guess what, guys? It's the laws of attraction. The more people you help, the more it's going to come back to you. Because we need each other. We need you guys just as much as you guys need us. We want your success because your success is our success. And that's how you have to believe when you work with your team. You got to help them be successful and duplicate that process. Because you guys are all winners. You can do this. I know you can do this, but you got to believe you can do it. Write down those affirmations, guys. Do your business. And this is what I tell you guys every time I'm on the call. This is what I say to myself every day, 3 times a day. I am willing to do today what others won't, so I can live tomorrow like others can. You got to make sacrifices. The only way our business is going to work. There is nothing that you can do in life. I don't care if it's a relationship, a job, family, or whatever, without sacrifice being made. And you have to say to yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice to have what it is that you truly want out of life? Because our God gives us everything that we need, but we don't use what has been given to us. We are so quick to quit, say what we can't do, what we don't know how to do. We always want to say, look at somebody else's success and say, I wish I could be like. No, you are like. So see the difference between you and them? They do what it has to be done to live and do what it is that they want out of life. And you can too. So guys, keep up the good work. Next week, when Montez asks anybody about participating, I want to hear people say, oh, I want to hear so many hands up or voices in the phone that he has to say, hold on, we're going to get to you, hold on. Because everybody wants to be a winner. In order to be a winner, you got to participate in the game. Montez, Rick, continue the good job that you're doing, and you all have a great evening.
Okay, Jabari, I appreciate that, and I hope everybody on the team understands what he's saying. And I want to make sure before we end the call, Rick Titus and Montez developed this training call for individuals that's in this network marketing business. This is not something to embarrass anybody. Everybody on the call, Carl White, Albert, the young lady that came on before, did an excellent job. You're going to get better. I'm seeing you're getting better every week. Every week. The first time that you did it, you wasn't that good. Now you're doing it on a regular basis. So what I want to make sure that everybody understands is that I am here in Montez, Jabari, Money Coach, and BJ Master. We're here to help everybody. So everybody got to be participating in the cause. You're going to have to practice and practice and practice. You're going to have to go over and over and over. I give you my numbers every day. I give you my number every Wednesday night. And this is the thing that we need to understand. You have to go like this thing like you never, ever did anything before. And it can happen if you sit down and get your plan together. We already got the softwares. We already got the system. All you got to do is plug into it. Just like Jabari says, stick with the script. If someone takes you off the script, then you move on. And then you tell them in the beginning, you remember, Mr. Titus, I told you that this is not a sales call, right? That's part of the line in the script. You don't have to memorize the entire script, and you have to participate. You have to participate. You know, I'm driving my car back home, and I know I had to get on this call. What I did was I pulled over because I got to put my attention to my business to help my people in my group. I'm driving. I pulled this car over because I got to make sure I get on this call. Tomorrow morning, I got my deadline on what I need to do, how many pro members I need to sponsor, how many free members I need to sponsor, how many calls I need to make, how many emails I need to send out, how many people I need to get on this Craigslist poster, this software, and get that automated system running. And the more activities you do, it's no excuse. It's a very simple, easy business, but you guys are making it complicated. Keep it simple. Let the video do the selling for you. Your guideline is all I want to do is get this person to see my website. You already got his name, you got his email address, and you got his number. Now you just need to go to work and articulate your words. If I got 0 for the month of September, I won't have 0 by the end of the month. Sponsor one person at $49.95. And I guarantee you, you're going to start seeing your business grow. I don't want to be the only one that's collecting a paycheck. Jabari, Montez, Money Coach, and BJ. We want everybody. And like I said again, I'm going to end the call. Our conference call is not like any other network marketing company. And I've been into so many network marketing companies hyping me up. You can make this, you can make that. All you need to do is call your friends, call your family. No. Times are changing. This is a revolution, technology world. They had an article in the Wall Street, or in the Business Week, about the animation is need to be coming into the network marketing business. You need to read that article. If you're not on that automated system, you need to get on it. The old way of selling is gone. So you got to take tune into what's going on in the world today. And everybody did a good job today. Everybody did a fantastic job. And me and Montez is going to give you some nuggets. Next Wednesday, it's going to be about the compensation plan. How can you get people to go pro? What do you need to say to get them to write a check for $49.95, pull out your credit card for $49.95, and get into your business? If you got to go get into Subway, McDonald's, it's going to cost you every bit of $75,000 or even $100,000. Do you have it? This is a real easy business to get into for $49.95. That's what it costs. Everybody can have $49.95. It's just the way that you got to explain it to them. So Montez, I'm going to turn it back over to you and we can end the call tonight, sir.
All right, I appreciate that, Rick. Does anybody have any questions before we end the call? Any questions? No question is a stupid question, because I'm sure there's somebody else that might want to know that answer, but maybe they just don't want to speak up.
Yeah, Montez. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Now let the next person go. Are you there?
Yes, we're here.
Okay. One question. If we're doing this is not a sales call script, and somebody says how much it costs, do we tell them $49.95 and then tell them the reasons for the pro, like Rick said, or do we direct them to go directly to the website so we ain't on the phone too long? Because I don't want to be, getting them to take control of the call like I always have Mr. Titus do. And don't worry, Rick, I'm going to be taking over that call real soon, just to let you know. But if they ask you that, how's the quickest way to basically let them know that it's a fantastic deal without being on the phone too long? What's the best way you recommend it? Or actually, it's no offense, Montez, but I'd actually like to hear Mr. Jamari answer that if he's still on the call.
No, we on the call. No, Albert, we've been on the call 17 minutes after 10. Now, what it is when somebody asks you how much does it cost, tell them. We have two options. You have a unit level, and then we have a $49.95. That's it. That's just keep it simple. You know, don't complicate anything because we don't want to hold people on the call too long. I've been on 17 minutes before. So that's how you answer that call. $49.95 for a pro member. Unit level is free. That's it.
Okay, does anybody else have any more questions? No more questions, okay? For everybody that's in my organization, I just want to remind you, I mean, you've already gotten the emails, you got it last week, and I think you probably got a couple of days ago too. If you want to be real with this business, you need to make sure that you are on the call Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a different kind of training. So make sure that you are on that call. And, you know, these are people from my organization, people only with $1 million mindset. If you don't think that you can make $1 million per month, then don't come on this call. Okay. If no one has any more questions, we are going to go ahead and end this call. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming on this call. Everybody done a really, really good job. I learned a lot, so thanks you a lot, Mr. Rick Titus, Mr. Javari, and good night.